Hello and welcome to Tail on the Air. I'm Sean, the Fox in the Fedora, and we're here for another fun-filled, thrill-filled game of Champions RPG. For those of you who don't know, Champions is kind of like Dungeons & Dragons, only with superheroes, similar to the characters you'd find in Marvel or DC Comics. Now, instead of going by the traditional and very complicated RPG rules, yeah, I know there'll be those of you out there who'll be like, hey, they're not that complicated or whatnot, but just for our audience sakes and our contestants' sake and especially my sake, I've extremely simplified the rules, which I'll get into in a bit. But hey, RPGs are what you make of them. Now then, on to the game. As it was explained in the new intro of the series, I will be known as Director Fox, and I will send various contestants, aka other heroes, on missions to save the world, or something along those lines. The rules for this RPG have been simplified to dice rolls and improv. Now there is a set ending that the contestants are trying to get to, and I will help steer them to that ending, but the rest of the game is a combination of their imagination and mine. As the game master, I can accept or reject a path they want to take or an idea they have, but one way or another, the contestants/heroes have to abide by the dice. For the contestants, if they roll an odd number, they fail. An even number, they succeed. Our contestants each have 3 lives and 4 hit points per life. The hit points cannot be taken away if they, example, miss a bus they had to get on or something. The hit points can be taken away if the bus is dropped on top of them. Lose the 4 hit points, you lose a life. Lose all 3 lives, and you're out of the game. If both contestants lose, the villain wins. Now, without further ado, since all our contestants created their own superheroes for this season, let's hear from the 2 we have on today. Contestant number 1, can you please tell us who you are, the name and origin of your hero, their powers and weaknesses?
Hello, this is the Tiger Wolf 55. My hero's name is Roy Guildman, aka the Hybrid. My character's history and physical features. Volunteering for some experimental treatments to help pay for his family bills, he was injected with an experimental steroid derived from wolf DNA and RNA sequencing, designed to increase a person's olfactory abilities, hearing, and eyesight. It worked, increasing his senses. Further experiments were performed attempting to help perfect a person's sense of balance utilizing feline DNA afterwards. This was trickier, but eventually also successful. However, he never saw more than the first payment, as the lab was shut down due to investigations showing they had not gone through proper procedures for animal testing. Time went by, and after a few years, the relatively small enhancements made by the splicing began to increase in their intensity, eventually physically manifesting themselves. In an attempt to stop what was happening, he sought professional help. It was discovered that the animal DNA resequencing had been aggressive and was rewriting his human DNA. A new RNA resequencer was injected, designed to boost and strengthen his human genetic structure. The result balanced his body out and had other unforeseen side effects. He no longer appeared human, but would not further mutate either. His body had developed a fur pelt with the markings of a wolf and tiger, and parts of his body had also restructured to accommodate the aesthetics of these animals, including a muzzle, extended pointed ears, and retractable claws. He joined Pack under the agreement his family would be taken care of while he worked for them. His powers and abilities: he has the same sense of smell and hearing of a wolf and the increased night vision and athleticism of the tiger. His mind can also process images faster due to the nature of his changed physiology. The human booster combined with his already enhanced abilities also granted increased powers of strength, dexterity, and durability, augmented by his fur, which acted like a limited soft armor. He could now lift 20 tons and run at speeds of 90 miles per hour. His saliva could also act as an antibacterial salve in emergencies. He also has greater spatial awareness thanks to the whiskers on his face and certain parts of his body. Weaknesses: well, a tougher physiology does not translate to invulnerability. A well-placed gunshot or stab wound can still kill him like anybody else.
Contestant number 2, introduce yourself, your hero, their origin, powers, and weaknesses.
Good evening. This is Anais, also known as Divine Lupine. Raised into a loving family, Anais grew into a tribe that dedicated itself to a special spiritual connection to the flora and fauna around them. 1 month before his 18th birthday, Anais had to complete a rite in which he had to survive on his own for a month, starting at the first full moon and return the next full moon. 2 days before he finished, a wild cougar attacked him, but he managed to kill it single-handedly with only 2 claw scars on his left eye. He's presented a golden eel feather as a mark of his prestige and accomplishment in completing the rite. However, soon afterward, a man known as Kodion raided his tribe, burning and destroying everything, leaving him as the sole survivor. When Kodion cornered him, Aeneas desperately tried to defend himself by using an unsheathed hidden silver knife to ward him off, which ended up leaving a massive knife wound over Kodion's left eye. Infuriated, Kodion gave him a sword slash directly over his left eye, which created the middle and largest scar on his face. Now all alone, Aeneas adopted a new name known as Divine Lupine in his quest to hunt down and destroy Kodion once and for all while protecting the land all around him, just as his ancestors did. When he heard of the pact, he joined both out of the one to prevent more tragedies like his own, but also out of desperation, seeing he wasn't going to last much longer on his own in the wild. Powers and abilities. He has the ability to control and connect to the earth, flora, and fauna. He is very knowledgeable to natural medicines and healing techniques. His senses are heightened to that comparable to a wolf, and he can concentrate to quote-unquote feel the earth all around him, which allows him to tell the presence of anyone near him. He is armed with 2 silver hidden blades and a 30-06 semi-automatic rifle that holds 20 silver bullet rounds and has 2 extra clips, 3 clips and 60 silver bullets total, with a scope that can magnify up to 8 times magnification. For weakest to most common and to the rare and powerful attacks, Boulder Throw, Vine Bind, Predator Call, Landslide, Stampede Call, and an 8.0 magnitude Earthquake. His most powerful attack is the Flight of Truth, where he transforms into a pure, white glowing eagle and streaks toward the enemy at the speed of light. This is powerful enough to drive directly through the continental crust and into the mantle. Now for weaknesses. While Divine Lupine seems powerful, continuous usage of his powers takes an extreme toll on his body. The more powerful his attack is, the quicker he exhausts himself. He is vulnerable in close combat due to lack of combative training, relying instead on his powers to attack his enemies from a distance while taking control of the situation. Usage of the Flight of Truth will result in death, whether it's instant or it kills him in the aftermath. And that is Divine Lupine.
Alright, welcome Hybrid and Divine Lupine. Here's your mission. Please allow me to introduce to you Carl Chesterton, age 45, one of the world's wealthiest and most eccentric men. Having inherited his fortune from his late father, Carl and his committees and advisors have successfully grown his family's fortune by 10 times. So much so that the guy has bought himself his own private island and private militia. 10 years ago, Chesterton retired from public life and became a recluse on his island, Insula Aram. No one's seen him since then. Only his closest advisors are allowed to visit the island, and his continued external affairs are handled only by them. While for the most part we would have respected Mr. Chesterton's wishes and left him alone, some alarming developments have brought him to our attention. According to intelligence gathered by our various agents, Chesterton has invited a guest to his island for an unknown purpose. This guest is Dr. Philippe Moreau, the notorious mad geneticist and the descendant of the Dr. Moreau. We've been trying to track down and capture Moreau for years now, ever since he escaped a trap set for him in Paris by Interpol. His inhumane experiments on both animals and people have led to horrifying mutilations, and the creation of several superpowered individuals who are currently locked away in Stronghold Penitentiary. And while we're on that subject, let me add a little more icing to our problem cake. Chesterton is reportedly in possession of large amounts of nanometatron, which he purchased from an unknown source. The same unknown source that was involved with the case that both Bestia and Somni cracked. As far as we can tell, Chesterton got tons of it and is now in the process of having Moreau turn his private army into manimals. This needs to stop immediately. An army of enhanced soldiers like that never ends well. You'll need to get in and get out without being spotted. Find the nanometatron and destroy it. Catching Dr. Moreau may not be possible if he's well guarded, but if you have a chance, get him. In 10 hours, you'll parachute into a nearby island and then you're on your own. Evacuation will be waiting for you on that island after you complete your mission. Please be advised that you will only have a few hours to do so. Otherwise, if the evac team is spotted, they'll have to get out of there before being caught and you'll be stranded. And no, we can't just go in and arrest Chesterton. He's basically on his own country, and he's involved with a lot of influential people around the world. we need some serious evidence in order to catch him. So good luck, and be careful. Now, I've provided a map of Insula Arum from some of our higher-ups. They were nice enough to give us this. As you can see right here, here it is on the map I've given to you both. The red squares there, red rectangles, are guard towers. The brown lines are dirt roads. The blue square is a boathouse. The yellow one is the guard barracks. The gray square, gray rectangle, is supposedly Moreau's lab. The black line right there going over the water is bridge, obviously. And the purple rectangle is Chesterton's house. Now, at first, when we found out about all this, we came up with a path for some of our agents here at the pack to go on. This is what we came up with right here.
Okay.
I see.
But then we found out it was you two going on the mission, so we came up with a second path. Better suits the two of you when you've worked together before.
Holy crud.
What? That's what happened when we sent you two on that last mission.
We weren't that terrible, were we?
Come on. That was my first time.
Okay. Well, if you can just at least stay on path number 1 there, the original path, then we might not have a problem.
I won't have a problem so long as he doesn't pester me this time.
Hey, you're a newbie. Yeah, I have to teach you somehow.
That doesn't mean constantly breathing down my neck.
Well, you're in a situation like this, son. You may as well be doing that all the time, because
Did
otherwise...
you just call me son? Seriously?
Yes, deal with it.
Alright, so you get on the plane, you head on over to Japan, get on a stealth plane from one of our bases, and out into the Pacific Ocean. Alright, so with that, you parachute out of the stealth plane, and are now free falling, with parachutes, down to the small island.
Whee!
Do not open it at the last minute like you did last time, hybrid.
You have no sense of fun.
Yeah, that's not gonna be much fun if you get killed this time.
Cats always land on their feet.
Oh yeah, like and how many times have you landed on your back like wolves do?
I don't know. How many times did you throw me down?
More than I can remember.
Alright, so the both of you managed to parachute safely onto the small island, and you make it to the beach of the small island. Now you have to find a way over to the big island.
Okay, do we want to take the northern path or the eastern path?
Well, there's just water first.
The eastern path is quickest to get around, but we got a lot more ground to cover. Going to the north, we had to go by. Let's say, according to the map, we have 3 guards towers to get by, and it's a lot further to swim.
We also need to consider the fact that when we get there, we need to figure out how to destroy the nanomachines. I read the report on the last people who took care of it, and they ended up having to overheat them. They didn't give us any equipment for that purpose, did they?
We did supply you with a few things.
Yes?
You have the following: a raft,
Alright.
grappling hook, and explosives.
C4, my favorite.
Oh yeah, I remember the last time you was able to use an explosive.
Yes. It was glorious, was it not?
You were playing 4th of July in October.
Yes, was it not spectacular?
It was spectacularly scary, yes. Keep in mind that this is supposed to be a stealth mission, please.
I only put the explosives when I need to, genius.
When you two are done arguing, you need to find a way over to the big island.
Right.
Okay, alright, so, do we want to raft all the way around, or do we want to use the land path?
According to this map, if we take the north path, we'll end up near the guards barracks, so we don't want to do that. Because more than likely, there's going to be a lot of them.
Yeah, but from what I understand, there are also patrols through the forest, and
And plus, and seeing we have to go by 3 towers, I say we take the eastern path because it seems to be a lot more convenient.
all right, yeah, well, you've got more experience than I do in this case, so I'll follow your lead.
All right, don't be afraid to speak your mind though.
Your hair looks stupid.
So, you blow up the raft and you begin paddling over to the. You said the eastern path?
That we did.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Do you encounter any problems while rafting across? Rolling. And it's a 16.
Ooh.
You guys have no problem getting over, so you're good.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Lock and load and tactical node, United States Marines.
Alright, so you are now on the eastern path. What next?
I think for this part, I'm going to have to take point since I have superior senses than you do.
Go ahead.
Alright, so I guess roll to see if I detect anything while we make our way.
Alright, would you like to kind of sniff or whatever?
Yes, let's use my nose first.
Okay, here we go. Rolling. Not bad, a 10. Alright, so that means you detect no patrols nearby.
Alright, so I don't smell anything for a good distance. Let's get traipsing.
All right, let's go.
I don't suppose you can use your plant powers to make it a little easier to get through this foliage, huh?
Good idea. Although we don't want to leave any trace behind, so we'll have to close it as we go through. All right, I'm gonna see if I can use my powers of flora to make our journey a little easier, but still keep our traces secret.
Okay. I will go ahead and won't roll for that one because as long as you've got the trail being covered from behind, I think you're okay, and you're pretty much a master at your powers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then no problem there. All right, so you're heading through the eastern path, and that leads to the bridge, correct?
Yes.
Yes, but we do have to pass that dirt road too.
Okay, so now that you're in the open, let's see if anything comes your way. Rolling. Ooh, bad news bears, you got an 11. And speaking of bears, that's exactly what's coming your way. Manimals. Bear manimals.
Oh, crud.
They seem friendly enough.
Oh yeah, why don't you go up and give him a bear hug? Let me know how that goes. I thought you were supposed to be experienced one here. I say that we use a distance attack, Flora Man.
Yes, let's do a few, I'm gonna throw a few boulders to knock their jeeps out of commission so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yes, boulder throws.
No, don't demolish them. Ah, this is supposed to be stealth. We don't want to alert them to the fact that we're here. Is there anything in this jungle that can, like, put them to sleep or something?
Well, maybe the boulders are an accident.
Maybe. It would make sense. Or I can make the trees fall down in front of them to stop them.
That sounds better.
Okay, we'll do that. Rolling. And you get a 10.
Yes!
Alright, so a tree falls in front of their path, and they're all kind of like, whoa, what the heck? So they stop just in time, and they're all like, oh, what the heck was that? It must have been the wind or something. Old tree knocked it down. Darn it, luckily we've got super strength, so they begin lifting the tree, which allows you just enough time to race past without any of them seeing.
Excellent.
Alright, so let's say we cut to the chase and you arrive safely at the bridge.
Okay, so according to this map, we've got a guard tower directly at the end of the bridge, and a guard tower directly to the left in the harborish area.
You know, I saw this in a movie once.
Hmm?
We might want to see if we can shimmy underneath the bridge. Is there a space for us to try and crawl under the bridge between the structure and the water?
Let's find out with a roll.
Alright, let's take a look.
Oops, sorry guys, it's a 3.
It reaches all the way down into the water. You can't do anything but cross above.
Alright, I'm assuming these guard towers have spotlights that are watching the road?
Yes.
Okay, and there's no way we can hide behind any pillars or anything.
No, it's a pretty open bridge.
Alright, so that's a no-go.
Well, the map shows that we're only supposed to cross halfway across anyway before we dive back into the water. But how do we get across without alerting either one while they're searching?
We're gonna have to take out the spotlights or find a way to distract those soldiers somehow.
How far does your power extend?
Quite a distance. It can go for 2 to 5 miles actually. That's how I call in for a stampede.
So control over other animals, yes?
Yeah?
This is a jungle area. You can control insects?
Yes, in fact I can.
I vote a swarm.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a swarm of insects, but we'll see what we can do. Let's try to get these insects to, let's say, either block the sunlight, the spotlights, or get inside to the point to where they start attacking the lights and destroy them.
Okay, so we're gonna try for a swarm here. Okay, rolling for swarm. Sorry, it's a 1.
Okay, so they weren't strong enough to take out anything.
I always have my rifle, but if I use that, it's going to deviate position unless I had a silencer on this thing.
Spotlights need power. Power cables.
Yes.
What can you see if there's any animal around here that could possibly chew through the wires?
There's rats. We can do that. Let's try a rat attack on the cables.
Trying for a rat attack on the cables. Here we go, we're rolling. And it's a 14.
Yes.
Alright, so rats come, chew on the cables, and they're out.
Alright, let's hurry before they turn those things back on.
Alright, race you there.
Oh, I've got you beat there.
Suddenly, you hear something. Sounds like helicopter blades.
Oh, crud, we might have to bail sooner than we expected.
Above you, you see a helicopter coming in from the ocean. It's not a patrol helicopter, though, as it doesn't have a spotlight on it. But there's an opportunity here, and I'm going to give you a little hint.
Grappling hook?
Cough, grappling hook, cough.
Okay, well, you're the one with the pocket, so you're carrying it.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to point out something. Grappling hook will only be able to support one of you.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to say you go ahead grapple, because between the two of us, you can definitely create more distractions, but I have a better chance of actually getting through the forest with my extra senses.
It seems like a good idea. Let me latch on.
Alright. So, rolling for Divine Lupine. He's going to toss the grappling hook. Does it hook? You missed.
Really?
15. In fact, it came back down and hit Hybrid in the head.
Ow! You did that on purpose!
I did not! I'm sorry, but how the fuck does that work?
Give me that thing! Okay, is there enough time for me to try to make the throw? Remember, I have a better arm than he does.
I will give it to you, yes. Okay, rolling for Hybrid now. Will he grapple? You get a 9.
Ugh.
And it comes back down and hits Hybrid in the head again.
Is it a magnet for tiger wolf heads? Ow!
Okay, you did that on purpose, you little...
How could I do that on purpose?
You clearly did it because you thought I did it on purpose!
I did not.
Yes, you did. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're going in the water. This is not enough time.
Fine. I blame you.
Alright, so you both jump into the water. and swim for the shore. Alright, will you encounter any problems?
Please no sharkmen, please no sharkmen, please no sharkmen.
14! No problems at all.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so now you're on the shore.
Give me a second to let me shake myself dry.
Do it over somewhere where I'm not in your path, alright?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I spray you?
Okay then, anyway, so you are now on the shore.
Really?
Back into the jungle, and...
I do a sniff check.
Oh, you want to do a sniff check?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sniff check, here we go. Good idea, thank you for reminding me. And... you get... Uh-oh. You got a 13.
There's something in there.
Yep, it's a big rhino dude.
Okay, how big of a berth should we give this dude?
I say I pop him a few times in the head, but then again, this is a stealth mission, and since there's no silencer, I say we drop a freaking boulder on his face.
You know, considering the fact that this was a stealth mission, maybe you should have brought a trank gun.
Hey, how about you supply yourself with that next time?
How about the fact that I'm still going through training and they won't trust me with weapons? Maybe because of somebody's recommendations?
Probably because you failed so horribly on the freaking marksman test that you couldn't even hit 10 of them out of the 30.
Well, I'm very sorry that I am brand new at this.
Yes, I was brand new at this as well, and I did just fine. Okay.
You were already living in the wild and already had your silly little weapons training. I was living in suburbia.
Shut up! Okay. Let's focus on this. Focus on it. Focus. Shut up.
Fine.
Okay. Now, to get past this rhino, we're going to do something because this sucker is going to take a lot of pain.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Rhinos aren't known for their speed. I could lead him further inside the foliage, and then you can just trap him with vines. I will practically not have to worry about getting captured.
Sounds like a good idea, but just make sure that make sure you run the path that we came from, because we know there's no enemies that way.
I'm part wolf, remember? I have automatic scent markers on my paws.
Alright, so what are you going to do exactly?
I'm going to be going up, getting him distracted so that he'll follow me further into the jungle, and so that Divine Lupine over here can trap him.
We're gonna trap him using thick vines with my powers, the vine bind, to strap him down, and after that we'll take him out.
Alright, let's see if that works. Okay, so first, Hybrid jumps out of the brush and right in front of the rhino.
Really?
He's startled. He's just like, what? You know? And so, okay, so you take off running, and now he's right behind you. Okay, Lupine, are you ready with that trap?
Let's do it.
Alright, rolling for trap. Will you get him? It didn't work, 17.
Oh, shoot.
Lupine!
You sprung the trap too early.
You trapped me, you idiot!
Okay, screw...
Get me out of here now. That thing is barreling right behind me.
Hey, I'll buy you some time.
You're gonna buy me some time? Just tell these things to let me go!
Alright, so Hybrid has been let down, and the rhino is closing in on you.
Okay, anything else in your arsenal? Because I'd rather not have to tangle hand-to-hand with a rhinoceros. I'm not quite up to that level yet.
Okay, I have an idea, but you may want to step back. I'm going to do a little boulder throw at his head to knock him unconscious, and it's going to be the boulders that are right in front of you.
Okay, David, have fun with this Goliath.
Alright, rolling for boulder attack. Here we go. Alright, and it's a 12!
Yes!
Alright, the boulder goes right into his face. You can practically hear the little Tweety birds, and he just plops right down with a big thud.
That was 3 inches from my feet. You couldn't have cut it a little bit closer?
Alright, so you guys proceed through the jungle again. until you reach the main road of the island.
Alright. Alright, this time I'm going to see if my connection to this earth will help us find anything along this area.
Okay, so you are really close to Moreau's lab, so here we go. We're going to just check out if there's any patrols or whatnot in the area. Rolling. Oh boy, 17.
Oh jeez.
Yep, you've got a parade of jeeps coming your way.
Back into the jungle, back into the jungle.
Yep, right behind you.
Okay, so you're back in the jungle. Won't roll for that. You're good. You're good. And as you're sitting in the brush there, you peer over a little bit and you see the jeeps go by. Interestingly enough, half of the men in the jeeps are normal, just humans, and the other half are manimals. Also, you notice that in the last jeep, sitting there, is Chesterton.
Oh, shoot, we gotta be careful. We're not supposed to really encounter him.
Yep, made that very clear.
All right, so they roll past you, no problem. Now, what would you like to do?
Alright, seeing that patrols go past, we should probably see if the area's clear now.
All right, and checking just in case there's some stragglers behind. Oh, really? Another 17? Wow. Okay.
Okay, sitting tight.
One more jeep just rolls right past you real fast. Apparently, these guys overslept. Okay, so looks like the only choice you have is to actually head to Moreau's lab, because that seems to be where everybody's going, and given the direction that helicopter was going, that's where it is too.
Alright, let's get the heck over there.
So you arrive at the gate surrounding Moreau's lab. Hidden behind some brush, you watch as Chesterton and Dr. Moreau, yes, he's there too, greet somebody who is just coming out of the helicopter. As the person steps out, you recognize him from a recent case file I gave everybody. It's Dr. Roland Kenyon, the person that Somni and Bestia found out about at the Eroica College.
Uncle Rolly?
What the? You've got to be kidding me.
As you sit there in the brush listening carefully, you can hear Moreau and Chesterton arguing with Kenyon, just off the bat, that they need more Metatron. However, Dr. Kenyon is very adamant about his employer saying, no more. They are no longer selling any of this type of brand of Metatron.
Wait a minute, this type of brand?
As the discussion goes on, it turns out, as Kenyon explains to both Moreau and Chesterton, that his employer will offer other types of Metatron to them, but not this particular brand that Moreau needs in order to create more Manimals. As it turns out, Chesterton and Moreau were only successful in turning about half the militia into Manimals.
So they're in short supply. We just make sure that they don't get any more supplies now.
Kenyon reveals that after the whole Eroica incident and Hatman's failure, they're a little concerned. They want to make sure that there will be no more problems before any future sales are given. But at this time, they refuse to sell this brand of Metatron. Of course, Chesterton and Moreau are both angry. Moreau because this is just something he wanted to continue in his family line, if you are familiar with his origins. And Chesterton because he wants to have the most powerful militia on the planet.
Maybe they're trying to get some other types so they can continue this, but who knows?
Suddenly, something just decks Hybrid in the face!
Oh!
What the?
Divine Lupine turns around and sees a manimal, a panther.
Alright, I'm shanking you with my blades.
Alright, here we go. Will that work? Nope, he dodged. 17.
Oh, shoot.
And he got a hit out of Divine Lupine, which means minus 25 for you both.
Okay, I recover and try to leap onto this guy from the back while he's dodging Lupine's attack.
Alright, here we go. Congratulations, it's a 20. You're on his back.
Over here, you do not sucker punch me!
Alright, so you're wrestling with him now? Alright, what next?
Alright, I'm gonna get on. Alright, now that he's wrestling him to the ground, I'm gonna help him restrain him and end this.
Alright, so going to help restrain. How are you going to end it?
I'm gonna end it with a knife to his throat.
Wait, don't stab him.
Okay.
Alright, so at least gonna try and restrain him with the threat of a knife to the throat. Alright, so here we go. Oh, it's a 4!
Yes.
Okay, so you've restrained him.
Who the hell are you? How'd you find us?
He refuses to talk.
Oh, you don't want to do that, do you? Very well. Because we're
Wait. You know what? Let me handle this one. Manimal to manimal. Hi, how's it going? You know, I'm kind of new at this, but law of the jungle states that we beat you. I can eat you. Start talking, or there's gonna be a barbecue.
He refuses to talk.
Alright, shall I have my idea go out?
Go ahead, I'm feeling hungry.
Okay. How about a little bit of a fire ant swarm on your body, dear panther?
You want to do that?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. And it's a 6. So yes, there's a swarm of ants now on him. Unfortunately, you got more than you bargained for. He is now screaming. There's the alarm.
Congratulations.
Well, at least I can use my freaking rifle now.
Don't you dare! We need to get away from here and hide. Use the plants to mask our scent and hide this dude.
Alright. Let me get these plants and erase our scents and let's get the flip out of here.
Okay, I won't roll for that. You guys basically race back off into the jungle. Alright, so now you're back in the jungle, but you do hear them approaching. It sounds like a lot of them. What are you gonna do?
Alright. We're gonna see if we can bypass them without causing any alarms for this one. Although first, I need to figure out how many there are and which direction they're moving. I'm gonna use my Earth ability for that.
Okie dokie. Well, they're moving towards you, let's just say that. But in terms of how many... Oh, surprisingly not that many, I guess. 5.
Oh.
Well, either way, you do hear somebody yell, "We found the Colonel!"
The Colonel?
Nice job!
What?
Yes, I'd actually like to point out right now that panther is Colonel Richard Bingham, once of the United States Marines, now working for Chesterton.
Oh, great. So basically, now that he's seen us, he's gonna put the entire base on alert.
Yeah, the island's on lockdown.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. The good news is that gate is not high enough that I couldn't either jump or throw you over it. The bad news is that we're going to have a time actually getting there now.
Well, we're still at the lab, we still have a job to do. We gotta blow this place sky high.
The first manimal guard attacks you, this one being a leopard.
Why is it always catmen?
And behind Divine Lupine, a hyena.
Oh, how fun.
Still technically a cat.
Alright, so the leopard is going after Hybrid and the hyena after Divine Lupine. Okay, rolling for the leopard first. If he gets an odd, then that's minus 25 for Hybrid. Here we go. 9.
Ouch!
Yep, minus 25. Okay, going for the hyena now. Same deal. We get an odd. 14. Nope. Divine Lupine was ready for him. So, because of this counterattack, you're able to basically, how do you want to, like, counterattack this guy? He's, like, leaping at you.
Well, since he's leaping at me, there's really no choice but to put my knife to unsheath one of my hidden blades and drive it into his throat.
Okay. Brutal, but, there you go. Alright, so, the hyena's taken out, and now it's back to the leopard and Hybrid. Alright, here we go. This time rolling for Hybrid. Even, and he won't get hit again. Alright, here we go. Alright, and it's a 9.
Come on.
Minus 25. Alright, so you've taken care of the hyena. Okay, so, Divine Lupine, you are now being attacked by... Oh, hey, look, it's that Colonel Panther again.
Oh, hello. May I return the favor?
Alright, so he leaps at you, rolling for Colonel Bingham. And it's a 6.
Yeah, even as a panther, you still can't defeat a simple person.
Alright, so you've taken out the colonel. Alright, back to hybrid. Okay, the leopard's still attacking you. Here we go. Rolling for hybrid. Come on. 15.
Are you... Oh my gosh!
Is this guy on steroids?
Maybe they should have made the leopard the colonel. He's up for a promotion. No.
Well, he certainly is now.
Alright, so minus 25 for you. Alright, so you've taken the panther out. Okay, the next animal coming at you, Divine Lupine, is... Well, here's an interesting one. This one's a snake.
Oh, just my luck.
Alright, rolling for the snake. And you get an 8. Wow, you are good at this.
You see why I'm a veteran at this stuff?
If you took my even number, we are going to have words after this.
Oh yeah, provided you're still alive at that point.
Divine Lupine is okay here. So, going for hybrid and the leopard. Okay, rolling for hybrid. Come on. Oh my gosh! Really? Another...
Are you...
Come on!
Another 9! Another 9!
What?
Ah!
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Okay, Divine Lupine, would you like to help?
Okay, that's it. Step aside, let me shank this guy to death.
Alright, this time, rolling for Divine Lupine against the leopard. Oh. A 4.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Apparently a human is better than a hybrid.
Roll for a punch to the face of Divine Lupine.
Okay. You got a 6.
Ow!
But I will not take any points off from Divine Lupine for that sucker punch.
Okay, thank you. Hey, I just saved your life, hybrid!
Yes, thank you. I nearly lost several limbs waiting for you to help, Mr. Gun Happy.
I have freaking 4 animals on my tail!
Just to let you guys know, look up. That's, Moreau in a helicopter. Yes, he's got guns on that helicopter, so, what you guys gonna do?
Okay, take the grapple hook, get him.
Okay, you're gonna grapple, Divine Lupine or hybrid?
I'm going to grapple. You're going to take out those guns with boulders.
Alright, here we go. Rolling for a grapple. Come on! 5?
Ouch! Ah.
I won't take any points off, that's just a miss. Alright, so now for the boulders. Wow, a 4.
Okay, I swear to God, I'm got money at this point. Okay, this is ridiculous.
This is what happens on this show. It starts out okay, and then somebody becomes lucky, and somebody doesn't. Alright, let's see if we can't change that around, though. Okay, so you take out both of the guns, so Moreau is now basically unable to fight. Let's try a grapple again. How about it?
Let's try it.
Okay, go on for a hybrid. I'm gonna give this a good roll. Come on, even! And it's, I'm gonna go, I'm done. The show's canceled. I got a 19!
Oh my god!
Take out that thing's blades.
Okay, Divine Lupine, going for boulder for the blades. And it's a 11. Nope, he dodged out of the way. He moved the helicopter fast enough.
How low is that thing?
How low is it?
Yes.
Well, you can't, well, I guess, how high can you jump?
Considering how strong I am, I'm going to say that I can jump at least 30 feet.
30 feet? Wow, okay.
Dang.
Yeah, he's probably that low.
I'm going to try for it.
Okay, going for it. Here we go. Come on, even. We need to change some luck here. It's a 14!
Finally!
Hello, baby!
So Hybrid jumps on top of the helicopter. And now what are you going to do?
Well, first I'm going to grab the wheel of that thing, fly it down, and then I'm going to grab Moreau.
Well, you know, he might try to attack you.
Does he have a gun?
I'll roll for it. He does have a gun.
Okay, then I go after him first.
Okay, so you rip it off. Not going to roll for that one, but let's see if you're fast enough before he can fire at you. Here we go. Ah, he got you a little bit. Okay, so that's minus 25.
I'm hanging on, though.
Yep, you're hanging on. Not going to force you off. Okay, so Divine Lupine, want to help him out or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my rifle. Okay, since the helicopter's loud enough to drown out the shot, I'm gonna aim for his shoulder and try to stun him.
Okay, we'll try for that. Okay, here we go. Alright, and it's a 9. You missed. He's moving the helicopter.
Shoot.
Okay, I'm moving to punch him out.
Okay, punching him out. Here we go. Come on, even. It's a 6! You deck him right in the face.
Move over, scumbag. I'm taking the wheel.
Wait, do you know how to drive that thing?
I don't know, do you?
I'll try not to crash.
I was thinking, I don't remember having you sign up for any of the helicopter lessons.
How hard can this be, right?
Oh, by the way, Divine Lupine, look out behind you. The rhino, he's up again, and he's right behind you. He's charging!
Get the hell out of the way.
Okay, rolling for Divine Lupine. 4! You dodged. Okay, so now you've got to deal with the rhino. Okay, so meanwhile, Hybrid. Okay, so you're trying to steer the helicopter. Where are you going to try and land it?
Nearest clearing.
Nearest clearing. Okay, going for nearest clearing. And it's a 12. You're successful.
Not graceful, but I'll take it.
Yes, that's nice. Now help me out with this rhino.
Alright. Hey! Trank gun!
What?
You just found a random trank gun on the ground.
No, it's inside the chopper. Apparently Moreau didn't quite trust all of his officers.
Oh, good point. Okay, so you've got the trank gun, so you're gonna fire at the rhino?
Yep.
Oh god, do not hit me.
You got a 4! He's out.
I'm not ready for weapons training my eye.
Alright. Thanks, man.
Alright, well, you may have taken care of Moreau, but you still gotta get that lab.
Alright, let's get inside that lab and let's blow it to bits.
Well, here's the good news. We have a nice little chopper for that task now. I'm assuming you took your lessons.
Unfortunately, I'm more for the traditional manner.
Ugh.
Hybrid, you gotta fly the helicopter.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Hop in, Lupine.
You don't have to be graceful, just get close enough so I can jump down and put the explosives on it.
Alright. Just stick Moreau into the back and tie him up with some vines just in case he wakes up.
Will do.
Alright, so, now, okay, so you fly over to the lab. There's still some animals on the ground. In fact, they've got some, heavy artillery down there now.
Oh, shoot.
This is where you provide what I would call ground cover.
Yes, I'm gonna put some boulders up and possibly use some vines to stop the weapons from firing.
Alright, going for boulders. It's a 12. Okay, and now for the vines. It's a 4.
Yes! Alright.
Alright, so you jump out, okay. Alright, so you go to put on the explosives. I'm not gonna roll for that. That's, you got that. Alright, so you plant them. I guess you can do it on the outside.
Yeah, we're putting it on the to make it collapse onto the ins. We're gonna make all of the rooftop collapse onto the laboratory inside to destroy everything.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Alright, no problem there. I'm not gonna roll for that one. Alright, so you said it. Alright, time to get out of there.
Hop in.
Gotcha.
But just before Divine Lupine can get in, guess who shows up?
If I see black fur, I am going to scream.
It's Colonel Bingham!
What?
I took care of him, huh?
Alright, so now it's It's Divine Lupine versus Colonel Bingham.
All right, that's it. Screw the rifles. I'm putting a bullet in this guy's brain.
All right, so you're gonna fire at him?
Yep.
Sorry, 7. He dodged and he gets a swipe out of you. Minus 25.
All right. Now that didn't work, now that he's too close, use the blades on him.
All right, so now you're going to try that. But first, Hybrid, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to say that the helicopter is already touched down at this point. I see that he's dodged Lupine's attack, so I jump out and try to kick him in the face.
Okay, going for the face. Nope, dodged.
Oh.
Alright, so he dodged. Since he's pretty quick, that's a minus 25. Alright, so back to Divine Lupine. You're gonna try to swipe at him with the... What are you using again?
My hidden blades.
Hidden blades, okay. Go on for using that. And... Ooh, it's a 20! You get him! Alright, that hurt. That hurt, but he's not out. Alright, Hybrid, you want to do anything?
Since I'm behind him and he was just hit by the blades, I try to go for his back using my claws.
Okay, going for the claws. Okay, here we go. And it's a 5.
Come on!
Minus 25.
What is it with these dice?
Okay, so, you want to continue attacking him the same way, Divine Lupine?
Actually, this time I'm gonna see if I can distract him long enough so we can both get a good hit out of him. I'm gonna do a predator call for all of the avians around here to basically swarm him.
Sending birds to attack. Here we go. And it's a 3.
Dang it!
He got you first. That's a minus 25. Alright, so, as Hybrid recovers from that last attack from the Panther, Colonel Bingham, you notice a power generator nearby the lab. It was actually used to power the lab. How can you use that, perhaps?
Electrocute him!
There are some exposed cables nearby. In fact, they're going up against the generator. Maybe if he tries leaping at you?
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm going to position myself in front of them. Even if he jumps at me and I don't get it out in time, he'll still hit them.
Okay, Hybrid, how are you going to get the Colonel's attention?
Look at me, I'm a distraction!
How is that supposed to help me?
Is he looking at me?
He doesn't feel like charging at you, so he's going to continue fighting Divine Lupine. In fact, he's coming at you, Divine Lupine. What are you going to do?
Okay, this time I'm going to jump out of the way, but with my blade unsheathed, I'll run right past him and slash him to provoke him to run towards me and Hybrid as I run to Hybrid.
Okay, go for that. Here we go. And it's a 9. Nope, he got you. Which means you've lost your first life.
Dang it.
Alright. Okay, so, Hybrid, any other ideas?
Well, since the human approach didn't work, time to use the animal approach. I roar at him in an aggressive stance, challenging his rank and territory.
Interesting. Okay, let's see just how good Moreau is at putting the animal gene into the human gene. Here we go. So you roar. Does it work? Okay, Moreau, how good are you? Apparently Moreau is very good. It's a 4, which means here he comes. All right, time for the big dodge. Now keep in mind, Hybrid, if you get an odd, that's one more life gone. But if you get an even, I think we can say goodbye to Colonel Bingham. It's a 4.
Yes!
Oh, thank God.
You dodge out of the way, his claws go into the cables, and fried cat.
So, anyone up for some barbecue today?
Not anymore.
Suddenly, you hear a gunshot as a bullet whizzes right past the two of you.
What the?
Behind you is Chesterton with a rifle. Yeah, he wants you to get off his island, and as you can tell, he's not very good at being a soldier himself. He's very shaky. He's not cut out to be holding a gun right now. So.
Oh, okay, well, dude, here's the thing. We want to get off your island right now, so we're in complete cooperation, and I roar at him to frighten him.
I'm not even gonna roll for that. You just frighten him and he runs off. However, just as that happens, the first explosion goes off. Ah! And it gets Mr. Chesterton.
What? Oh.
Oh, fudge. That is not what we wanted to do.
Oh, he's not dead, but,
He's injured.
he's definitely injured. In fact, some rubble has crushed his legs.
Oh, okay, we can't just leave him.
Okay, we need to get him out of here. We're taking him with us.
All right, can you lift the boulder yourself?
Yes, I'll get that done now.
Not even gonna roll for that. You lift the boulder, grab Chesterton, and get back into the helicopter. Alright, so, you taking off?
We are taking off.
Alright, not gonna roll for that one either. You're taking off, and as you look back behind you, you see the lab go up in smoke.
One less Metatron lab for the world to worry about.
Yeah, but apparently far from the last. I mean, you heard them. They only have, I don't know how many more different strains of this stuff now.
Exactly. We're going to get this back to Fox quickly.
Hey guys, I hear you have Chesterton and Moreau.
Yeah.
We do, sir.
You know, we've actually got some satellite imagery of what was going on down there. Bring back Chesterton to headquarters. Maybe we can make a deal with him.
Sounds good.
Alright, so with that, you guys fly back to the evac point. You guys get out of there. And with that, game set.
Yes.
Let's check out the final score here. Divine Lupine, you have the more points this time.
Even so, we both won, and that's all that matters.
Your hair still looks stupid.
Hey!
Thank you for watching Tale in the Air. The characters and world of the Champions RPG are owned by their respective owners. The characters created by our contestants are owned solely by the contestants. The Fox and the Fedora, Tale in the Air, and Director Fox are all owned by Sean Basinger, No Sense Entertainment, and Z Media Productions. All rights reserved.